Good morning, and thank you for joining us on the Valder Show as I have the opportunity to talk about November, which is coming up, and it is for Alzheimer awareness. And I'll be speaking with Leeza Gibbons, and she has a caregiver, Susan Ormsby, and they'll be talking about improving the caregiver experience because there's millions of us. Leeza Gibbons and Susan, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'm going to start with Susan just for a minute. Susan, because I'm going to assume that you are a caregiver?
That's correct, for my mom who has Alzheimer's.
You know, we use that term so loosely. What does it mean to be a caregiver?
It means to devote yourself to the emotional and the physical well-being of someone. My sister Maggie and I oversee her care, 100% of her needs, because my mom has had Alzheimer's for 10 years now, so she needs total care.
Thank you for saying that directly from a caregiver. I think those words will resonate better than me saying them. Leeza, I'd like to talk with you because we see you on TV. You're so bubbly and wonderful, but we know that you have a personal life and you have these personal experiences also.
Yes, and as Susan said, when you're a caregiver for someone with Alzheimer's disease, you begin to see that you can lose yourself while you're losing someone that you love. And so our objective today and our work with AlzheimersDisease.com is to help people realize that you can hang on to you and you can nourish yourself, mind, body, soul, and spirit. Really, our goal is to care for the caregiver. Because really, if you take care of yourself, you can offer better care for them. And you mentioned that it's Alzheimer's Awareness Month coming up. At AlzheimersDisease.com, we're all about a site developed by caregivers for caregivers. My partnership with Novartis has been a wonderfully rewarding experience for me because we've been able to offer strength and support. And I think that's what families really need. So when you go to the site, right now you'll see my family. And my dad and my brother and sister, my sister-in-law, and all of our children. And we all got together for the first time to do a sit-down, on-camera, no-holds-barred interview about our experience caring for my mom. And we also lost my mother's mom, my granny, to this disease. So we talked about what everybody goes through, you know, the fear and the frustration and the isolation, the overwhelming sadness, and the depletion. You know, it's so depleting financially and emotionally, just you give out. So I hope that by sharing our story, we will offer some insights and at least some perspective for other families and some opportunities to discuss their journey.
Leeza, I know that I think Susan is the winner of a contest, so tell me about that.
Yes, Susan's one of our Words of Wisdom contest winners, and we had hundreds of you who wrote in, and I think you gave some very simple, great advice.
Thank
you. Susan?
My tip was, as she said, it was very simple. It's that when you're feeling overwhelmed and you feel like you just can't do this one more day, to just remember that you're not alone and to reach out. There are support groups out there. There are online support groups. There are telephone numbers you can call, you know, if not family, friends. But it takes a village to be a caregiver. It's too much for one person to do, so just reach out.
Well, we thank you so much for that information and for firsthand experience. Leeza, thank you so much. Is there some place you'd like to send us on the web once again?
AlzheimersDisease.com is where you'll find the videos talking about diagnosis, long-term care, what comes next, and all the caregiver advice. So I hope people will go there and spend some time looking around.
Thank you so much, Leeza, but I got to ask you, I saw you on TV with Bill Rancic. You guys have a show.
America Now, news you can really use. Yes, we're really excited to be working together. He's a great guy, and we're giving information to America to empower their lives. Like this, we do a series of caregiver tips on that show, too.
Well, Leeza, you are always reinventing yourself, and that's one of the things I admire about you. I want to thank you and Susan for talking about something that so many of us are dealing with. You just don't know, Leeza. But thank you so much for your time, and thank you, Susan, for winning the contest.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Great to talk to you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.